Howdily, howdily, doodly doo. Gargod. Yo, dude, what's up? How you doing, bud? We are doing the streaming. We're doing the slaughtering again. It's going to be a good one. We've got quite a bit to cover, just like we did last week. And, you know, I don't know if we'll get to all of it, but we'll do what we can. Let's see here. Yeah, last night we had a Bible study. That was kind of fun. We'll probably have to revisit that because I've had a couple of people approach me and say that there are some things that I'm not quite getting right, and so we'll probably do another Bible study here pretty soon. I don't know about this week, but you know, we'll get to it. Anywho, Santa Biblia, yes. We'll be getting into that kind of thing. I'm seeing lots of articles about how the gays are a sin and you can't be one of the gays and be a Christian at the same time, and I just don't believe this. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it, but we're here to talk music, and so I will keep stream text updated on timestamps to try to cut down on the amount of work that Soul Strings is doing. And there's that. Metal is the devil's music. I believe, you know, in the Bible it says, you know, make a joyous noise. I don't think it says that you have to make a specific kind of sound. So I think that, you know, yeah, or something like that. Anyway, we're back to the Discord instead. That's what we're going to do, because I like this better than having 40 million tabs open. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at this negative Øhio ENEMA NOSEBLEED Toxic Tuxedo mix. This is submitted by Soul Strings, so let's check this one out. Well, we're at 3 minutes and 14. 3:14. Oh, I can't. 3:14. 1. Oh. All right. So, or I guess it would be now. Wow. Okay. So having two Discord things open at the same time is difficult. But anyway, we're going to be taking a look at this song. So let's play it. Let's check it out. That is something. It's an interesting mix of kind of like a soft jazz type of feel with the vocals, and then this really, really hardcore drums going on, and down-tuned guitars. Yeah, there's very little structure to it. It just kind of seems to be doing its own thing, which is, it's interesting, and I'm not so sure. Kind of like a discordant harmony going on with the vocals here. You like Sonic? I guess. Testing out it's just weird because these vocals are not fitting in like at all. Like mashing up different genres together are cool and everything, but it seems to be like we've just layered two different songs on top of each other. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. I have my mic going while the thing is going on. But anyway, yeah, we have kind of a discordant type of thing going on. Like these parts are cool. Without the vocals, it's all right, because it has kind of a noise core feel to it, where the blast beats start and stop, and then the guitars are down tuned so low that they're kind of melodic. They're more just kind of a sound. But then the vocals come in, and it's just it kind of you know, kind of throws it all off. When you say this is a remix, even still, even if you're having even if these vocals don't belong to this song, like I assume that means that somebody ripped this vocal track and then wrote a metal instrumental to it. But even then, it's still kind of it still doesn't quite fit together, I don't think. Okay, that was something. It was, you know what? I think it's a little out there, even for noisecore. Even if we're just kind of doing, just abandoning all tonality and just going straight for sheer sonic violence. That it's a little, I don't know. It's a little discordant for my taste. I would like a little more structure involved, because that seemed to just kind of bounce all over the place and not really have any kind of structure or you know, it just seems to be sounded like it was made up as they went along, and so yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. That was interesting for sure. So next we have Dreambound, Wither, Decay, Passerby. Oh, Wither, Decay by Passerby. Let's check this one out. Oh, let me update my timestamps. Okay, so we're looking at Wither, Decay by Passerby. Let's check it out. you gotta love this. Yeah, it is a cool start. You gotta love this. This kind of like late 2000s post-hardcore feel. That's really good.
If I could take it back, I would. Don't let me go. Foundation ladies out,
This is gonna be like, this is like a callback to classic rock for me. It's very nostalgic. I wonder how new this is. If this was in 2020. Yeah, it is a 2020 track, but it feels so much older. This feels like 2007, that kind of shit. That's really good.
please don't let me know. So let me mind without any control. The undeniable attraction. Erase the past and never let the go.
I'm not sure about these vocals. I love it. I think that there's a lot of higher pitch stuff going on. Like the guitars are in the upper frequencies and everything, and are occupying a lot of that space. And so I think it's kind of cool the way that they're making the vocals mix in. It's actually really, really good. And then the vocals, it seems to be going for that certain sound, like the 2007 post-hardcore sound, where it's all very high-pitched shrieks and that kind of thing, but it's all fray but high-pitched, and I think it's good. I think it's really, really good.
Please don't let me go. Please don't let me go. You'll be drowning in the undertow. Waiting to crying, you have no self-control. Slowly dying like a miracle. Searching for something in your life that's gold. I hope you change the way your story is told. There is soul, a lonely road. I can't decide where the fuck to go. I'm finding trying to take back my life. I'm losing sight of what I feel inside.
I love this. This is so good. Just like the shouting has so much emotion baked into it. It's not like real technical or whatever. It isn't like gutturals where, you know, there's like a specific technique to it. It's just straight emotion, and it's so good.
Losing sleep, I try to wait.
Very Knocked Loose type of feel. Knocked Loose is a really fucking good band.
I hope you dissipate into your sheets. Passerby, I wanna die.
This is, yeah, Magic Pink Horse is right on the money. This is like the definition of post-hardcore for sure. That, like, if you were going to have a definition or like an example of post-hardcore, this is like the perfect example. And this shit, this was my jam. Like post-hardcore everything in like 2007.
Losing my mind, but you just stand by. If I can look you in the face and ask you how the dirty voice, the lies that put you in your place. Don't ask me what it's gonna take. Don't let me go. Foundation ladies out, won't roll. Please don't let me know. So let me mind without any control.
I'm really surprised at the tone of these guitars. There's not like a whole lot of warmth to them. I think it's kind of neat that they maintained the twang of a Telecaster while also having it like deeper and not as warm as I'm used to whenever I hear a Telecaster. Where is Soul Strings, I wonder? That is a pretty nice meme you got there. Thanks. I'm going to hear about that for the rest of my life, I swear. There's just a copious amount of false chords going on these guitars. Cool. That was good. I liked that a lot. I mean, yeah, this is going to have to go into the into that. You know, whenever you're trying to show an example of post-hardcore, this is definitely where it's at. And I think that they made the false chords and stuff like that really work. They kind of went over a little bit overboard with it, but I think that it was okay. I think that it worked. That was good. Alrighty then. Timestamp super quick. Where are we at? We're at 1840. Alrighty. So now we're going to be looking at Non-Zero, Misdirected. Let's check this out. A really strong, punchy intro for sure. That's awesome. That first verse was pretty strong. This guitar riff is pretty fucking cool, and this downtune is like super heavy. I like this quite a bit. I'm not so sure about that introduction on the vocals with that kind of like atmospheric type of shit where it was going on, where it was kind of bouncing back and forth and ping-ponging from one speaker to the other. Not so sure about that, but the rest of it really, really came together. Bass guitar sounds really good. You can hear the twang of that bass guitar in the background. It's really strong. I like the tone of that. I like a bass that has like high end going on, that has a lot of high end sound to it. and so you can hear all individual notes kind of in the background because the bass guitar has a tendency to mix in with the regular guitars. I think it's pretty neat that also the guitars are kind of jumping octaves where it's like but it seems to be all the same note. Here it comes. There's a pretty neat little breakdown there. Okay, that was pretty good. You know, it was a pretty neat guitar riff. It wasn't very progressive. It seemed to have just like 3 or 4 distinct parts that you know cycled through. But it was really good. And these vocals are, you know, are pretty good. They have that industrial rock metal type of feel in certain places, especially in vocals. Reminds me of some DMC tracks. Yeah, it does have an industrial feel to it, but there's a lack of electronics, which I really like. Whenever you have like an industrial type of song, it usually comes heavy with electronics, and it didn't seem like there was a lot of keys going on. It seemed like they just kind of allowed the general tone of the guitars to carry it, and it's really good. I'm quite impressed. The instrumental was pretty neat. This intro is really good. That was very, very good. That was really good shit. Let me give them
what
a
would
like.
you do with a
Shh, no ads. So let's go to the next one. We're going to go back to Medical Negligence again, one of my favorite bands from Mexico. Let's see, 2520. What would you do? Industrial, not my kind of stuff, but this one was very nice. Yeah, it was. Industrial usually doesn't do it for me, but that one was really good. Okay, so we're on to Medical Negligence, Mexican deathcore. Let's do it. I guess this is more slam, isn't it? This drummer looks blasted out of his mind. I love it. New grindcore, all right. It's medical negligence, new grindcore. Gotcha. I just love his gutturals, dude. He's so good. This reminds me of like Knee Deep by like Job for a Cowboy. These kind of discordant riffs going on where it's not like following any kind of, well, not any kind of, but it's following a an uncommon scale. Whereas you do meaning instead of like, you know, normal shit.
Do you admit to being evil, Richard?
We are all evil in some form or another, are we not?
God, they're so good. They're just so good. I love everything about these guys. The gutturals are fucking sweet. The guitar tone is fucking strong. Like the drummer, I think it's so funny. He's like so chill. But he's not really, I mean, I guess he's not doing anything super, super crazy, but like he's definitely one of the more chill drummers that you see in a grindcore band for sure. I also have to appreciate that they filmed all of this in such a tight space and still made it work. I liked that quite a bit. Alrighty, short song, short review. I love them. I think that they're so great. And yeah, new grindcore. It seems a little bit like slam to me, but you know, it's good. They're so good. One of my favorites for sure. I always love it when I see them on the submissions list. Let's see here, 29. All right, we're going to be checking out a Slam Worldwide song, Divine Destruction. I assume that's supposed to be Witch. Let's check that out. Oh, amazing. I wonder if I will get age, what's it called? Oh my God, I have the wrong fucking thumbnail up on this video. I just now realized. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Jesus, that is was not supposed to be like that. Let's fix that and fixed. Okay, so we're back to it. We're going to try to check out this one somehow. If it's age restricted, I'm already signed in. What the hell? Okay, yeah, it takes me back to the home screen. So we're just going to have to skip that one, which really sucks. We'll figure out something for it later. Oop. Oh, let's let's put emojis on there real quick. But yes. No. So we're going to have to skip that one, but that's okay. We have more, lots more. We're going to be checking out Death Scythe, The Curse. Make a crying twilight on the age restriction? Oh, well, okay then. Death Scythe, The Curse. Let's check it out. These guitars are so loud, holy shit. And also their tone is kind of warm for my taste, but I mean, it's a pretty neat, you know, riff. It's quite busy, and then but the drums are hiding and kind of in the background. I'm having a hard time picking them up. Yeah, his bass guitar coming through. Yes, the bassed guitar. I think the problem is that these guitars are not occupying enough of the lower frequencies, so it sounds a little bland to me. I think that's the problem that I'm having with the guitar tone, not necessarily the warmth. Oh, dueling harmonized solos. This is kind of a side of melodic death metal that I haven't heard really before. This seems like, I mean, it's got all the elements of melodic death metal, but it's also like significantly heavier than I'm used to when it comes to melodic death metal. It's really fucking great. Like this right here feels very core. It's great. I think it's really neat how they transition from the percussive, like really heavy parts into this kind of more chilled out melodic part. That's really, really good transitioning. And it's progressive enough to keep the ear interested while also not like, you know, being so fucking far out there where you like start in one area and end in a completely different area where it's like almost you started with one song and ended with a different song. Composition is their strong. Yeah, it is a strong composition. I think I'm enjoying this. It's pretty good. That was, you know, pretty good. I probably would have scooped mids and shit like that. But then again, I'm more of a core guy. I'm not usually into death metal, as it were. Yeah, it was good. A quite enjoyable experience there. Speaking of enjoyable experiences, we've got a Gargod submission, Regurgitation of Shit, My Little Porno Gore. I love how in brony music and stuff like that, you're gonna have you know, it's always a play on words, talking about like My Little Pony, and you know, you play on that word. It's very punny, if you will. So let's check out this Regurgitation of Shit song, where we're gonna be here just drums and vocals. Oh, you're killing me. Jeez. Okay, well, the more you know. Crying Twilight and X time. So, well, I would assume that if you title your video Porno Gore, it's probably going to get age restricted. So I guess we're going to move on to the next one, which is the Nico Groow by COCONER. Check it off stream. I'll check it. So let's go to Bandcamp really quick. Alrighty, Nico Groow. I hate it already. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. I think this is like Guitar Pro, maybe? Oh, Jesus Christ. It should be illegal to let weebs touch Guitar Pro for this reason. Oh wow, okay. It just kind of stops. Well, that was very interesting. That was 60 seconds of just pure nonsense, and I'm not so sure that's kind of my thing. That was an interesting little thing. I don't even know what to say about it. It was like kind of an unimaginative riff straight from the beginning that played for 30 straight seconds, and then another unimaginative riff that was just kind of for another 30 seconds, and then it ended. It didn't really even end, it just cut off. So yeah, I don't know if that one was for me, but that was Nico. Dope MIDI riff. I don't know about that one, bud. All right, we're going to be checking out Suskii from the Face Down EP, Stinger. Timestamp this real quick. 41. Let's do 41:15. That was ROS's Destiny. Yeah. All right, we're going to check out this Suskii track. Go.
I
This is cool. I haven't heard a cyclone blast in so long. That's actually really neat. Is this 2020? I guess so. This is a 2020 song. That's awesome. I haven't heard, like I said, I haven't heard a cyclone blast in forever. But that's what that is. That. Yeah. It's like, these shrieks are so fucking good. This transition from like open note to fucking harmonic is actually really impressive. Right now you're hearing the superiority of Get Good drums. That shit is so fire. Phenomenal. Very, very good. This is once again another example of like kind of a post-hardcore feel whenever you have these shouted vocals, and instead of using like gutturals or false chord or those type of vocals, this is just screaming, you know, like just yelling, and that kind of shit, like I said, really brings out the emotion of whenever you're trying to do your lyrics. And I think that it's kind of cool that like on this part here, this kind of melodic part here, I appreciate the restraint in like not saying, okay, we have to sing here. No, we're still screaming, and I think that it's really neat that we went that direction. You can definitely see in parts like this where we're trying to kind of do a guttural, maybe, or something like that. And I think that, I don't know if that's really a good idea, but I think that overall, it's got a really strong composition to it. It's kind of progressive. It repeats a little bit, but it doesn't, it's vastly different from where we started with. Yeah, it's just, it evolved over time, and we got something completely different by the end, and I think that's really neat. So yes, that was Suskii's Face Down EP, a song called Stinger. That shit was fucking fire, dude. Oh, we've got some soul strings. 46, 53. Oh. So we've got soul strings up on the plate. Let's do it. Let's see what this is about. I recognize this string of characters. Are we sure we haven't heard this one before? Let's try it out. Oh, wait, no, we have a fucking Google Doc. I forget. I'm gonna have to go into. No, I can't check my DMs on stream. It's kind of crazy how Suskii went from dubstep to metalcore to post-hardcore. Well, I mean, metalcore and post-hardcore are just like a hop, skip, and a jump away from each other. And like I said, dubstep is kind of like the metalcore of electronic music. So, you know, I've seen that quite a bit where people do like post-hardcore and then they go into dubstep. I mean, shit, look at Skrillex. Skrillex is the same way, you know, where he did kind of some more melodic metalcore type of shit back in the day, and then he did the Skrillex thing, and that's kind of, you know, what people know him for. But these have a tendency to have a lot of overlap, so it's not super surprising in my opinion. So let's go to this Soul Strings song that I'm pretty sure we may have heard before, but I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, it's from the album with the same name, so that's why I recognize that string of characters, whatever this word is. These type of like extreme vocals that we've come to expect from folk metal is present as always. That is Koron Korak on the strings, I believe, and I love the combination of like this kind of death metal feel with the string or the stringed instrument or whatever this is. I think it might be a violin or maybe a viola or something like that. I think it's pretty neat how they mix those together and make them work. Just think it's really neat how we make these vocals. Like these vocals, it's not like gutturals or it's not like false chords. It's not like shouted or anything like that. It's literally just this raspy type of like ghoul sound, like going on. But then it sits on top of this very melodic tremolo picking, and then the strings on top of that, and it all works together. And I feel like it's very interesting to have this kind of atonal sound working with this very melodic sound, working with the strings, which are like completely outside of like typical for the genre of like metal in general. Carcass type of vocals. Yeah, it's good. I probably would have turned down the vocals. The vocals are extremely loud compared to the rest of the mix, and then the strings are also kind of loud, but I think that it's okay to have them type of kind of stand out more, because, like, you know, it's not really a typical for the genre, and so I wouldn't really be sure how to mix. Yeah, the next song is PrinceWhateverer. Oh my god! But anyway, yeah, I probably would have turned down vocals here. These vocals are extremely loud compared to the rest of the mix. There's kind of a light chorus in the background that's just kind of doing their thing, and I feel like the lead vocals should sit right on top of these background vocals, because I think that this type of screaming can really, you know, has a chance to pop out. I don't think that it would hide very well in the mix, and so yeah, that kind of thing is an issue, maybe a little bit. That was awesome. While the guitars are ping-ponging in the background, we've got the backup vocals. Hey! That was good. I liked that a lot. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I've listened to this song more than 100 times, and to me, it's almost perfect. Yeah, there's a lot to like. If I were to bitch about the lead vocals being too loud, that is strictly just kind of me being overly critical, or just like trying to find something that is less than. But the composition is really strong. The adeptness with this guitar and all the tremolo picking and the leads, and the way that all of that is mixed in together, with these strings working with this kind of chorus in the of like shouted vocals in the background, like kind of like a drunken bar type of feel, where it's just like it's really impressive. This is just why folk metal is so better than everything else. It's just there's so much going on that you can listen to this song 100 times and probably find a new element that you hadn't heard before. It's like an adventure all on its own, just like a Sonic adventure. Sonic Adventure 2. It was a really strong outro too, just like it all crescendoing together, and all of the elements that were kind of bouncing back and forth before all came together for this big climactic outro. It's really good. Man, Soul Strings it's hard not to be impressed by pretty much anything Soul Strings produces, even his older stuff, because I don't know if this is a 2020 song, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Submitted by Ponies at Dawn. But yeah, it's really good. That is some good ass shit right there. Where I don't know where Soul Strings is. I think that wherever he is at in the world, it's probably pretty late in the day, and I got started like 3 or 4 hours. I got started about the time I usually log off. So I don't know. Maybe it's too late and he's in bed or something. Geez, we got quite a bit more. Let's go. We're gonna be doing the PrinceWhateverer. More PrinceWhateverer. Yay, PrinceWhateverer. Let's see here. 5825. Oh my god, it's PrinceWhateverer. Oh shit. PrinceWhateverer. Oh my god, he's so good. I just want him to put babies inside me, like Jesus. If I go meet PrinceWhateverer at BronyCon, I'm just going to scream and shit in my pants at the same time, so that he will notice me because I'm screaming, and then he will smell the pungence of my shit filling my pants, and so he will know that my rectum is the perfect place for him to lay his eggs. That's the plan. Whenever BronyCon 2020 comes back, for some reason. Anyway, let's do this. Enough of that. It blinked. I love it. Sorry. That was probably really loud, but yes, dude, holy shit. This whole like high passed vocals, it's kind of like a radio type of feel to it, where it's, you know, it's passed like this, or just like, you know, and then we have that very interesting, very busy guitar riff going on really far in the background, kind of like this is the prophecy, and it will be realized whenever this beat fucking drops. For such a dark despair, the only light comes from who put you there. Damn, that fucking drop is so good. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna go back to where we left off. First song you heard from Princess Whatever. God, these dive bombs too. I haven't heard dive bombs in forever. I say that. I think we've heard dive bombs before, but like it's just not a very common thing for to hear dive bombs like this. And for those in chat that don't know what a dive bomb is, that that's whenever the guitars start on a note and then like slide down. That's fucking God, it's so good. Princessed. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of. This is a banger for sure. This is a lot more like this is a lot more deathcore than I'm used to when it comes to PrinceWhateverer. He usually does a lot more like melodic type of shit. This is just fucking like, this is so brutal. This is like brutality at its best. That was so fucking good. That was very, very good. Like, super strong. Holy shit. That was the kind of brutality of, like, I don't know, going to a daycare center and just fucking punching orphans in the face. Like, just over and over again, one after the other. Okay, line up, little Timmy. Give me. What the fuck are you looking at, you little shit? It's good. It's really fucking great. I love that kind of shit. I like his brutal stuff, especially Reimagine was especially good for these. Yeah, because like usually the stuff that I hear from PrinceWhateverer is very like melodic and more whiny, I guess you could say. This is the more brutal side of it, and I really enjoy it. That was a good ass meme, pretty good meme. Djohn Mema and Sable Symphony, Eyes. Shit, yeah, dude, I haven't. Djohn Mema is one of those like really fucking amazing drummers. Man, he's very versatile too. Djohn Mema is really fucking good. Let's check out this one from Djohn Mema and Sable Symphony. Sable Symphony, Jesus Christ, his early stuff was like, was not so good, but he's grown a lot. Like he's like come a very fucking long way. Holy shit. Let's check it. His fucking singing vocals are really, really good. His screamed vocals are not very strong. he never really had the best screaming voice, whereas his screamed vocals were often either he managed to punch out like a guttural that was like really impressive, but for the most part, especially in his mids, it feels very try hard, and it doesn't really work. But his singing vocals are always extremely strong, and he's always got a composition of harmonies that always work really good. And Djohn Mema with his like actually recorded drums are incredible to me, that he's able to make them work, because I just didn't have the patience for it. And I know most people don't either, but he's got a whole setup with like microphones and every fucking thing, and it's like, damn, dude. Djohn Mema. No, I thought I was the only horse who recorded live drums. No, Djohn Mema records live drums. I think Drummer Shy does too. And I want to say, God, there's another one, but he uses electronic drums, so it's a little bit different. But I think Drummer Shy does too. Divinum, yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Jesus, wow, that fucking keychain change. Whirlwind, yes, Whirlwind also does live drums. This key change is actually really fucking impressive. How I mean, it's like a completely different feel to it. Oh man, yeah. I mean, that was very good. A really good composition, and I think that it was good. The screamed vocals need a little work. I think lyrically, like especially in this latter part, this like unfit, I feel like it comes in a little late, and that's kind of a goofy little thing that wasn't hitting my ear correctly, but most of it starts out strong. It's got some really neat riffs going on, and recorded drums, so I'm biased in favor of it, but yeah, really good shit. Really good shit. I think that Djohn Mema and Sable Symphony is one of those pairs that can just churn out some really fucking good tracks for sure. All right, glue and embed. All right, Gargod. Yo, Stallion, how many CDs do you have left? I have like probably 150 left or something like that. I ordered 200. And so, yeah, I've got about 150 left. Got plenty and plenty and plenty. The last time I ordered CDs, I think 100 of them, it took me like 2 years to sell all the CDs. But I made all my money back, so I don't give a fuck. It can take as long as it needs to, and I'll just hang on to them. I usually take them to conventions with me and stuff like that, and they sell really well at conventions because, you know, they're only like $5 a piece. So let's check out this next song from Mexico, you know. This is Sleep on a Dream, Antes de Todo, Después de Ti. Before everything, after you. Before everything, after you, I'm pretty sure. Enya country. Enya. Let's see here. Antes de todo, después de ti. Let's go. Video oficial. I didn't realize this was just going to be a post-hardcore stream. Geez, that bass guitar, I don't know if that's electronic or if it's like the actual bass guitar where it's just got that that like sub bass type of like just gurgle going on in the background here. I think that's the actual bass guitar. I'm actually really like surprised and impressed by these gutturals that came out of nowhere, because we went from this like kind of high pitched like shouted vocals all the way up until this breakdown, and that's, I mean, it was really surprising. I'm loving this guitar tone, dude. It's just so hollowed out. It's like there's no mid frequencies going on whatsoever, but it still maintains this like melody. That's a pretty cool little triplet there. The dude with the glasses was my classmate in elementary school. Nice. the progressive composition, this just the way that this is coming together reminds me a lot of like the Bunny the Bear, except without all the falsetto. Mexican the Bunny the Bear. Always a good idea to end the song on a breakdown. Always. Geez, that was really fucking good. The mixture of brutality and like just punchiness and like just sheer percussion going on, also mixed with the more melodic parts, and the transition between the two is actually really fucking impressive. I really liked this. God, I'm just starting to think that Mexicans make better metal. And you know, it's just it's a really diverse range of things. It's really good. This like I said, it reminds me a lot of the Bunny the Bear. The Bunny the Bear was a band not too long ago. I haven't heard them in forever. I don't even know if they're still around, but it's like, yeah, like what, El Conejito El Oso or something like that. So we'll go on to the next one. That was Sleep on a Dream, Antes de Todo, Después de Ti. Yeah, really good shit. Oh, look at that. It's another PrinceWhateverer song. Are you guys ready to listen to PrinceWhateverer for the very first time ever on this stream? Never heard before on the slaughtering? PrinceWhateverer? But this is a new one, so it's totally different. Oh, I gotta update. We're gonna be listening to this shit. Let's see here. Let's go 1930. Okay. PrinceWhateverer, Fight This War, featuring DivinumX. So, OMG, it's PrinceWhateverer and DivinumX too. So, I mean, you know, it's probably really good. Let's go.
These walls that surround you are nothing to me.
It's like a part one, you know. It's just, I just love how in songs like these, where we don't dwell on any particular part, this is the riff we're going for, and we're going to play this part really quick, and then we're going to get on to the next part, and we're going to progress through all of these different things, and then we get to this kind of very huge, very boisterous chorus that just kind of ties everything together, and then we let the guitars ring out and we start it all over again. But it's going to be completely different because PrinceWhateverer is usually a pretty progressive composer. Oh, we're going to go into a breakdown instead. Fuck yeah, dude. Imagine a song by PrinceWhateverer featuring DivinumX, Black and Blue, and MCP. I mean, I'm just saying. That would be the collab of the century for sure.
Watch as the smoke clears the bodies in the streets. Your saviors have fallen. You brought this on yourself.
Don't think I did. I missed that. Watch the little PW. Yes, it blinked. No, it's actually a wink, sir. I wonder if he'll burn this city to the ground if he'll have to. Good. Bring it back. No, but there was, oh, look at that. That's kind of neat. It's flying. I don't know why, but I saw this shit right here and I thought it was Bubbles. I was like, why is he underwater? But I'm just dumb. So yeah, it's a typical PrinceWhateverer track, highly progressive in the composition. It's got your standard chorus that kind of fits in there. This is the part that you will know. These are the parts of the songs that you will remember. These are all the lyrics that you need to know. And then we have the highly progressive verses that are going through it. Yeah, just strong leads too. Where is this? Mixing in this lead guitar with the ending thing of not the ending thing, but like the outro of the chorus is a pretty nice touch. I don't think I've ever heard that before. That seems to be kind of a new not a new thing, but like that's just something that's unique that I don't think I've heard before. Reminds me of This War Is Ours a lot, probably because of similar lyrics. I'm not really familiar with that song. I don't know if I've heard it before. but yeah, good Good. That was a nice meme. That was a nice meme. 10 out of 10. Good ass meme. So, oh Jesus. We can probably go for. Oh God, there's so many. I recognize this. Oh, this is the yeah. You're gonna put my songs that I was in on here. Good. Okay, we'll do a couple more. We'll do a few more. Visceral. We did in depth. So we can go ahead and remove that embed. It's good to have that in here though, because I've been going back and listening to that shit because that shit is so fucking amazing. Holy shit. Visceral. Okay, we'll listen to it. We will listen to it this stream. I only want to do a couple more, and then when I say a couple more, I'll probably go for about a half hour longer. We'll listen to a couple more songs, and then we're probably going to cut it there. Yes. Visceral. It is a good adjective. Okay. Skeletal Throne, Eternal Conspiracy. We're at 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 24 seconds. 1 hour, 28, 24. Alrighty. Skeletal Throne. Let's go. I love metal songs that start out like that. Start out with just like a scream or like a grunt, and that's the first introduction you get to the vocalist in the song is just great. It looks like you're saying that would be a really great way to start a fucking metal song. Just like have it This is like really old school death metal right here, where it's like, here is the riff, and you will enjoy it over and over and over again. Also, the heavy reliance on the ride bell. That this just feels very old school. I can see why they added the at the beginning, because like you would think that it was an instrumental at this point. Okay, well then there it goes. These screams almost remind me of Traders, that fucking type of shit going on. It's pretty good. These guitar riffs are actually pretty fucking awesome, dude. Heavy as shit. Yeah, this band seems heavily inspired by Skeletal. These vocals are not really doing it for me. This might be just like a little bit too old school for my taste. Not gonna lie to you. This is very like very old school, like impending doom from like the 2010s. These vocals do have the ooh aesthetic. The ugh vocals. Can you imagine if somebody was just like, yeah, hey man, I'm a singer, and then somebody's like, oh, okay, cool, like, you know, maybe you'll, you know, perform for us a little bit, like, let's show us what you can do, and you're just like, oh, and that's it. Essentially, yes. You just, yeah, go ahead and give us a little performance. And you're like, blah. I like it, yeah. Yeah, I'm in a band. It'd be like, oh, what's the band's name? It's it's the name of the band. Yeah, I've been touring with for quite a bit now, and it's kind of cool though, you know. This is like traveling back to the fucking like late 90s, early 2000s form of death metal. There's just like the really old school shit. And this, I mean, this album came out in 2020, so it's, you know, it's kind of neat that we're just kind of maintaining that kind of shit. It's neat. He's just, the vocalist is just feels like he's trying so hard that you can hear it in, especially in this part, that you know, it's just, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the vocals, but everything else is really, really strong. Well, the lyrics, I mean, not the lyrics, but the leads are a little goofy, starting out with just everything tremolo pick, just, you know, that kind of shit. Good. It was good. Pretty good. You know, it's, you know, not bad, but skip. Yeah, so that was all right. Very old school type of metal to it. Clip that and name it out of context. Clip what the I like it. So we're going back into more stuff. Let's see here. Oh, we were gonna listen to Gargod. Last week we listened to some Gargod stuff, and I was saying that the difference between Gargod being like, you know, kind of doing demos that kind of give you the general feel of it, whatever, instead of that kind of shit where you're just kind of getting the baseline understanding of like what he's capable of, that guitars would make a huge difference. And pretty much all I did to this track was add guitars to it, and it just vastly changed the sound of it. You know what, before we play this one, we should play the old one. Let me go over here real quick, and and we'll go over to Gargod really quick. Gaargod, Gargod, and we can go listen to the old one, Visceral Masturbation. So porno gore was censored. All right, so we have regurgitation of shit, visual masturbation. And this is the one he produced. This is actual recorded drums and then his vocals recorded on a phone.
All right, spoiled milk explosion in 3, 2. Oh, fuck.
It's such an emotional roller coaster. It starts off just, you know, kind of funny, and then it's like, what? And then it's just so great. And I can just imagine with your phone, like, you know, it's, oh shit, it is a love song. It's wonderful. It's got character. It's just so idiosyncratic, and like I said, it's got character and charm. You know, that's the good thing about this right here, is that it has charm, and so I loved it, and I was glad that he asked me to help him with it, to remake a new version, and I think that it's great. So let's check it out. This is the new version that he put out last week. I think grindcore is so much fun for that reason, where it's 45 seconds of just, and it's just, I love it. I think it's so much fun. It was fun to do, and it's fun to listen to. I wouldn't have got that this E was come. And yeah. And it's like, oh, that's what that word means. I don't know. I think that grindcore is a lot of fun in that it's less about actual lyrics and it's more about assigning words to sounds. And it's really great. So yeah, Gargod is probably, I think he said he was going to do an album, and I'll help him with it. So if you guys like that stuff, then go subscribe to Gargod. I think that's he's coming up, right? So that's fun. Oh my God, Stealing Shades! I haven't listened to a Stealing Shades song in so long. So it's going to be a Stealing Shades. Hold on, I got to do my timestamps really quick. Let's see here. I don't remember when, but we'll do 43. All right, we're listening to Stealing Shades. Stealing Shades Revolution 5, pop punk. Let's do it. I just love the like Sum 41 Newfound Glory type of. I just love pop punk. Oh my God. We should do a pop punk song just like this, but have like death vocals over it. That would be the shit. Anyway, but for real. Growl vocals, pop punk with the growl vocals called grind pop. Okay, we're gonna have to do it now. If you're gonna say something like grind pop and put a name to it, then it has to exist. So we have to do it now. You guys realize this. So we will revisit this. It's just a waste of time. I love Stealing Shades vocals. Oh my God. Until I see an answer, I'll keep an open mind. Do you dare to take a chance? Go insane. In this mess of decay, will you entertain? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get a 5 now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Giving me a rundown. Can I have more? Singing to the new sound. Will we all survive? Revolution 5. I wonder what a Spanish version of this song would be. Uno, dos, tres, catorce? What the fuck? Fucking uno, dos, tres, cuatro. And like delivering it quickly. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I don't know. I guess that would work. Never mind. I'm just being a dick. Look at the paintings that you hung up on your wall. I might be hanging too, but I'm not dead at all. I'm like a vampire, keep my casket open wide. Jesus Christ, that bass guitar is in the background just doing the thing. Like, just like, listen to that bass guitar, dude. Revolution 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass guitar, just this bass guitar is actually like doing a thing. Listen. Things that you hung up on your wall. I might be hanging too, but I'm not. It's fucking awesome. Dead it all. I'm like a vampire, keep my casket open wide. I'm thirsty for a fresh take, CG televised. And I'm in a broken news, but don't let me. With a cloudy vision, a brand new anarchy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get a 5 now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Giving me a rundown. Can I have more? Singing to the new sound. Will we all survive? Okay, so this just a quick note about high-passed vocals is that you got to compress the absolute fuck out of it because it will have a tendency to peak. And that's what every time he's doing high-passed vocals during these, it has a tendency to really overpower everything else and peak and be a little harsh. A what? No. Wait, am I not subscribed? I'm subscribed to Stealing Shades. I know I am. What the fuck? I'm not subscribed to Stealing Shades? Pff, that is a crime. That is a crime. Somebody call the police, okay? Because that is against God himself for me not to be subscribed to Stealing Shades. What the fuck? Well, now I know. I guess I wasn't. I know. The horse police is coming for me. Oh no, I can hear them galloping this way. I will just go. You know, I give up. I understand my crime.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get a 5 now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Giving me the rundown. Can I have more? Singing to the new sound. Will we all survive? 1, 2, 3, 4. Living in the fast lane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it on the hype train. Out on the floor. Dancing to the same name. Take me one more time. Revolution 5. Revolution 5. Revolution 5.
Where the mares wear socks and the stallions have, you know, good talks, you know, where they, you know, have conversations with you. Of course, that's exactly what I, you know, pop punk usually isn't my thing. Like it was when I was Fat Cooks. Yes. It was my thing when I was like in middle school and stuff like that. The overly saccharine feel to it or whatever doesn't really vibe with me anymore. But you know, I like it. I like this kind of stuff. The two-step, the high energy, it's really great. I don't know if there's any other Gen 5 songs. I don't think that there's any other Generation 5 songs that we've heard. I think this might be the first one on the stream. But yeah, Stealing Shades is a national treasure. A national treasure. Stealing Shades was the national treasure until Nicolas Cage starred in National Treasure 2. And that's when Nicolas Cage became a National Treasure 2. Okay, let's see. We've got about, I don't do about 10 more seconds, 10 more minutes. So let's pick one to go over. Something fandom related. We'll get to variety some other time. Let's do Fit for a King. I can almost guarantee is copyright. So I don't know about the doing Fit for a King Kalishnikitty. But you know what? Let's go to this. Hang on, this Bad Seed. Bad Seed. I don't know. Is this new? Back at it with the Blink vibes on the Bad Seed track. I thought he had done a Bad Seed song before. But I guess there's a new one. I didn't have that notification bell ring, but yeah, let's check out this this new Quicksilver really quick, and then we're probably going to cut it. We're probably going to be done with the stream for today, and then we will see you all next week. But let's check out this Quicksilver really quick. Let's do 152.07. Okay. Quicksilver, Bad Seed.
position, pretty close to the worst I ever had. Girl, you'll never break the cycle if you let your past define you. Maybe we can start things over. I know
OMG, Quicksilver.
the real you's still there. Speaking out in the middle of the night, getting into trouble, always looking for a fight. She's a hothead, really gets to cool it, acting out with no rhyme or reason. I gotta withhold my judgment. If she keeps this up, I think I'm gonna lose it.
I just like one thing about Quicksilver in every one of his songs, he can't just have a chord that plays that kind of lays out the foundation for his vocals. He always has to make every single riff be so fucking busy.
She's running out of chances with me.
It's wonderful.
She's a patsy, patsy. Let's call a truce, and maybe you can tell me what's going on. Why do you act this way? And how are we to blame? How was I supposed to know they treated you so poorly?
It's based seed.
Any consolation, yeah, wouldn't that much better? Sneaking out in the middle of the night, getting into trouble, always looking for a fight. She's a hothead, really gets to cool it, acting out with no rhyme or reason. I gotta withhold my judgment. If she keeps this up, I think I'm gonna lose it. She's running out of chances with me. She's a patsy, patsy.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't. He never has time for that simplicity BS. He doesn't do anything to just kind of like get his point across or whatever. It's like I don't know. This is why I appreciate Quicksilver so much, is because every single second of his songs have so much thought and detail and layers to it. It's really, really impressive stuff. Pretty much every time.
She's a patsy, patsy.
That is a really uncommon. I don't know if I've ever heard anything like that before. Do it again.
Getting into trouble, always looking for a fight. She's a hothead, really gets to cool it, acting out with no rhyme or reason. I gotta withhold my judgment. If she keeps this up, I think I'm gonna lose it. She's running out of chances with me. She's a patsy, patsy.
It's like the guitar and the bass guitar are doing a simultaneous lead at the same time. We've heard lots and lots of people take the rhythm guitars and the lead guitars and mash them together into like a harmonized solo. I have never heard anyone do that with the bass guitar and the lead guitar at the same time.
So I think I'm gonna lose it. She's running out of chances with me. She's a patsy, patsy.
Dude, that is so fucking cool.
Cry for attention, it hurts just a little bit. She tried to sick joke where she last while we tried to figure it all out. New place, fake friends, she only sabotaged her chances. From the lack of communication to the way she made us feel.
Fuck yeah, dude. And he's calling back to the song and the yeah, his vocals are really strong. He's got one of the strongest singing vocals, I think, of most Brony musicians. In the pop punk scene, that is. Fucking hell yes, dude. And I love the way he ended this using the canon song as kind of like an outro to it's, man, he's just so good. Yes, it's bass guitared or whatever, I don't know. dude, yes, Quicksilver is so fucking good. There's nothing not to like about pretty much anything that he does. It's really impressive every time he does something that's new and different, and it just never fails to impress. So that's Quicksilver again, doing the thing. So we're at about 2 hours into this. I appreciate you all joining me. We will be back on Wednesday, and if you haven't noticed that I don't cut segments to upload individually on YouTube anymore. I've just been with the help of Soul Strings, we've been time stamping the VODs and just leaving them public instead of unlisting and then uploading the segments and stuff like that. I think that's about it for today. We will see you all later. Sometime we're going to stream. We're going to do Bible study again, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Put the docs link on announcements. The docs link. Oh, yeah, Soul Strings. That's Soul Strings doc. I will... where does he put that? He's got it in my DMs. I'll check in with him and see if he wants me to... oh, no, he put it in submissions somewhere, and then I think he pinned it. Yes. The doc is in pinned messages in submissions. But this was fun. Appreciate you all joining me, and we're going to go ahead and cut it here. But so join us next week, Wednesday, hopefully on time. This today got a little fucked, and I had to go do a bunch of stuff before I could stream. But bye.